Hello, guys. Okay, so I really love this evening. And my question is, how many of you have imagined staying with your hair, natural hair? Hmm? You understand my question? How many of you can survive with natural hair? So, guys, you know the policy that Trump Trump declared that he's placing what? On all products from countries, is it Spain and other related countries? Now, what does that mean? That means that the products like Brazilian hair, Indian hair, and all that will be overtaxed, and therefore they'll be extremely expensive, or they may be equally unreachable. Now, don't look at my hair because this one is natural. Yeah, this is my hair. Yeah, so I don't have any regrets if I was in America. But guys, for those of you who are in America, what is your imagination? Yeah, if you don't use wigs, can you survive? They talk about beauty. And there are people, if they don't have that hair, okay, I can't laugh at this now. There are people whose hair has been eaten by conditions, diseases like cancer, among other diseases, which is a very sad situation. Now, for women, beauty is very important. Now, we don't say that without a wig we are not beautiful. But you can agree with me, guys, if I don't have my hair neat like this, I won't look like this. That one, just bear with me. Because women, somebody said once when I was at the university that women are meant to be seen. But I'm not degrading us. Currently, we are not meant to be seen, men. But that seeing aspect cannot miss in us. We always look at the mirror before we leave the house. If you are a woman in the house and you don't look at the mirror before you leave, raise your hand. Okay, I'm yet to see. What I know is that women, even if you don't spend the day looking at the mirror, for some of us, like myself, I only look at the mirror before I leave. The rest of the day, maybe when I'm making a video, I can want to see so that the audience don't judge or ask questions. But any other time, when I'm busy writing my books, when I'm busy talking to people, I don't even worry about how I'm looking. So guys, have you imagined without a wig? Can you survive? For ladies, if you're men in the house, can your wife or girlfriend or I wanted to say side hustle, no, mistress, side chick, can they survive without a wig? Yeah, I want you to go to the bedroom, go to the mirror place, and try to tell them to remove that wig and see if they can survive. Now, some people are very conscious about how their head looks like and their face in general. The other day, I saw another clip, and I'm going to play it here because I found it quite humorous. It was very humorous in American studio, and I really found fun in it. So let's just play it shortly, and maybe we can have something to say about what they talked about.
Black women.
The ladies complain about. She's talking about those hairs and how they make them look as they look. Now, she's particularly focusing on herself, but I think she's representing many women out there. Those of you who are in the civil service, working in courts, hospitals, schools, yeah, such jobs, you know, there are jobs you don't actually have more focus on looks. Look at the presenters in the studios. But if you are doing some other job like just selling on display, stuff on display, unless they are beauty products, nobody will care how you look like. But the other part has a lot of presentation. So this lady is arguing that her head, and it was so humorous. You heard how she referred to her head, how it will look like. And she was like, oh my God, I don't know how it will look like. Now, how many of you can say the same? because I know they are there. Now raise your hand if you can say what she said. All right. I know there are many in the house who can say the same. Yeah. So guys, what is the impact of raising taxes, or rather we call them placing injects and other aspects on products that are important? You know, for leaders, they just think of tax and maybe punishing the other country and all that. But sometimes they don't think about the nitty-gritties, the nitty-gritties of beauty out there. Let's continue listening a bit again. All right. So you actually heard what she said. And the male presenter was arguing, but then she started calling herself the twin. And you saw the reaction. Why? That when she does not have the wig, she will be like a twin to this guy in the studio. So would hair make us look like men? Like if we just left taking care of our hair, we are not knitting it, we are not placing anything Brazilian, and maybe you have hair problems there, it doesn't grow so much, or as I said earlier, as a result of sickness, will we look like men? Maybe if you don't see my front and my back, would you think I am a man? I just want you to say something. I've heard people like on this platform talking about, if you can look beautiful without makeup, take a picture and send. It's a challenge in the house. Now, my challenge is, how will we look like? Especially those people who are used to wigs. Though I've seen in the challenge, finding your match. And I've seen a lady once who came with a wig and somebody said, I don't like women with wigs, artificial. And she just pulled it. And when she pulled it, she was so beautiful. So is it just a concept that some people believe they can only be beautiful if they have wigs, yet if they don't have it, they look extraordinarily good? That's my question. You can help me answer. Yeah, so do you think the US people, or if you are here and you are from US, do you think you will just survive without the wigs, the Brazilian wigs and Indian and what have you? The artificial hair, that is. Will you survive? Or are you the person who doesn't make your hair, so you quickly in the morning you place the wig and go to work? Is it that many people have praised you because of the wig, so you keep changing them and you seem fit, so you don't know what to do again? So what are we gonna do? With Trump having said no to such imports, what are you gonna do? So subscribe to my channel if you not subscribe, and I'm really grateful today.